Well, hey everybody, welcome to Stephanie's Tarot and Reiki. I'm here to do your one free question. You have the option to donate $8 or more. The special is still the same until the end of August. 2 questions for $30. Both the links to donate and make payment are in the description box and also in the chat box. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you want to be notified every time I go live, just click your option and click all, okay? Hey, Marijuana. Just give me a second because I'm just coming on here. Guys, don't forget, I have brought out, it's $8 or more for a question, or it's 2 questions for $30. That's the special through the end, till the end of August. And also there is a monthly giveaway. If you want to check that out, please feel free to check out the community section of this live. All right, give me a few minutes, you guys. All right, so how y'all doing? Hi, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, guys. Especially if you can't donate right now, the best way to do an exchange of energy is like, subscribing, and sharing. All right, Marijuana. Will I get my justice this month? The Nine of Swords and the Six of Wands. The Nine of Swords is about anxiety, anguish, feeling hopeless, being upset at nighttime, not being able to get any rest. With the Six of Wands, that talks about progress, being seen. No, I feel like your answer is no, Marijuana, not this month. All right, no, Marijuana. Neha, what is V thinking of me? We are in no contact. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups for you, Neha. So this talks about having cooperation, teamwork, having common goals. With the Page of Cups here, this talks about reflecting. So they could be reflecting on a time when you guys worked well together. You know, when you guys had like a lot of common goals. All right. That's for you, an EHA. Elham, how are you? What are A's current feelings towards Anna? All right, we got Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So definitely there's a lot of unconditional love here, and offering of a brand new emotional beginning here. It's also, this person is definitely feeling like this is like a reliable type of a connection. Definitely stable. All right, very realistic. So they're thinking realistically about a brand new love cycle here. All right, so that's what I got for you, Elham. You're welcome, Marijuana. L Unbothered, how are you? Sorry, I just hate chopping up names badly. You're welcome, Elham. Starshine, how are you? Thank you for liking. Can you tell me something about my future spouse, like something about his appearance? Let's see if I can get anything off 2 free cards. Well, your person could be an air element because we have the Ten of Swords. This is definitely somebody who has a lot of like hopelessness with them. Maybe they've been through a lot, like they've been hurt. There's somebody they might not be talking to. This person does look thin. They might not be a really good talker either, okay? Like they're more internal than they are external with how they feel about things. And you have the Sun energy, so this person could definitely be younger, because we do see a younger child in here. This is definitely somebody who is very resilient, very powerful, very vibrant. Okay, someone who's very successful here. All right, so that's what I'm getting for for you, Starshine. Your person looks like they're pretty thin or young, or both. And not much of a talker. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, here, I'll put them down for a minute. You can see them. Siraj, how are you? All right. L Unbothered. Was Danny thinking about me now? Oh, what's Danny thinking about me now? Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands. A lot of passionate. But in this case, I definitely feel like this person sees this. Feels like either your burden or the situation is. There's like a lot of lost faith and blockages here with regards to creating something passionate with that Ace of Wands. They might have lost inspiration or hope in this situation and they're just burdened, or they feel like that could be you too. All right. So that was for L Unbothered. Siraj, thank you for, oh, thank you. Yeah, you guys want to see. I'll put them back out again. I might be taking them off soon, guys. I'm going to be going into the military. I have finally decided that I want to be an Air Force Reserve. I'm giving up my master's degree because I feel like I need to finish what I started many, many years ago. Even though I won't be active duty, it'll be a reserve spot. But I'm going into the military in a few months. Yep, I'm going to finish my criminal justice investigations path that I started. I already have a degree in it, but I am going to utilize the skills that I learned in the books on the base, because I'll be a base investigator. My top choices, I'll show you real quick before I get back to the readings, guys. These are my top choices. Hawaii, it starts from the top, Hawaii all the way down. My very last choice was Georgia. But these are my places that I want to go. Yes, California's here, you guys. I know you guys won't hear from me for like 7 weeks. Well, I can't say that while training. You might not. You won't hear from me when I'm training, but that's only like 7 weeks. And then when I start, when I graduate, I'll be doing my civilian job and then my base job. And don't worry, guys, I am not giving up on you guys, okay? Just because I'm doing this. It's just going to be for a little while because I really need to focus. Like, I'll read for you on my off time. Maybe I'll actually start another channel so you guys can see me in attire and some of the things that I'm allowed to show you. I can't, go against military rules with certain things, but I'm excited. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. Somebody just gave my husband advice about me going into the military. Like, don't let it get to my head. The training part. Alrighty. So I'm going to get back to the free questions, but I thought I'd let you all know that in a few months, I might be MIA for like 7 weeks. Cora, thank you for liking. Will I hear from Donald Boy tonight, or today or tonight? All right, let's see. No, honey. I feel he's challenged right now. I feel like it's to do with finances. He's focusing on his success with regards to possible career or financial matters. I don't see this happening today, okay? So that's what I've gotten for you, Cora. Hey, E-Man, Michael, what's your question? I'm just asking about Isaac Andrews. Is it real love between myself and Isaac? I have been having patience with him. Let's see. Is it real love? I don't call this real love because the devil card is here. When you get this, this is more toxic. There could be love here, but it's like a toxic kind of love. And more nostalgia. So I don't feel like it's real love, no. I feel like it's more toxic than anything. All right, Michelle. Oh. All right, E-Man. Does A love me for E-Man? Yeah, I feel like this person does have love for you. They're just taking a little break from that Four of Swords, but they're definitely, I think they're just holding back from communication right now or giving any offers because they really need a break, okay? But there is definite love here. Alrighty, there is love here, E-Man. Just the person's on a timeout. Love light. My true feelings for me. So these feelings. Looks like this person's up in their head and they're challenged by this. Because yeah, they feel like they're being blocked, or you're blocked from or having a fear with regards to the challenges here within the situation. If it's not you, then this person is definitely feeling like they're disempowered by the competition, the challenges, or the struggle here within this situation with you. All right, love lights. Hello, Mishra. Samaya. All right, I don't see your question. I'll get down there here. Michelle, I'm going to ask me to move in with him or with him out of state. Let's see. Yes. Michele. Yes. Wow, Cora, thank you. I know I'm going to need it. I got to get used to people getting all up in my face and all of that. And of course, I got to get my score up so I can pass the ASVAB exam, the bad aptitude test. All right, Suraj, tell me Harmon's energy for me. The Emperor and the Page of Cups. This person definitely feels like you're very like a divine masculine, or you have divine like masculine qualities, and they also feel like you're very kind, very sensitive though, but they feel like you want to give some kind of a love offer, even if it hasn't happened yet. Like they feel like you're their divine person. All right. All right, so maybe it will work out. Maybe there will be real love soon. Maybe he's going through something, but I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to need prayers to make it through the basic military training, the BMT part. All right, Samia, you posted. Where's your question? Will A unblock me by the end of the day? Oh, I already told you that, Samaya, Samiah. I already said no. He's more focused on money matters. Okay. Sudesh. Will we go see the movie D together in the cinema hall? All right, for us. No, I don't think you guys will end up seeing the movie. No. Sudesh, no. Hey, Sky High. Your message was retracted, so I'm not able to see what you had to say. Starry, how are you and welcome? Why was my head tingling earlier? I can tell you what I think it is, but I'm going to find out first. Song card? Ooh. Divine is trying to tell you something, and that is that there is going to be some sort of satisfaction gain regarding some kind of work that you have been doing, or they're wanting you to set high standards. They're just trying to give you a message, but also make sure if your head is tingling, that is your crown chakra. So you want to make sure that's always open and ready to receive messages, okay? So that's what I have for you, Starry. It definitely is a spiritual reason. You're welcome. If you feel it tingling, there's a message coming to you from the divine. You might want to get into meditative state so you can hear, get someplace quiet. That's, of course, if you can. Aura House, thank you for liking. Well, my person that I'm currently in no contact with, thinking about still having interest in me. Let's see. All right, this one is for Aura House. We have the Hangman here and the 10 of Wands. So no, this person definitely is sacrificing the situation because there's a lot of burdens. They have a lot of stress or responsibilities on their shoulders. So your answer is no, I'm sorry, Aura House. How old am I? It's never too late. Well, I'll tell you backwards. I am 24 backwards. But I looked it up for the U.S. Air Force, and I'm good to go. There's only certain branches they cut it off before, or a little, earlier. But Linda Veronica, can you pull cards on my love life for September? All right, the Fool card and the Six of Cups. So there is a lot of new coming in for you with the Fool card. This talks about spreading your wings and flying, taking that giant leap forward, but do not act foolishly. Let's think before we act and start this new journey. That is definitely air energy, and that is assigned to Aquarius's energy, okay? And then we have Scorpio energy, which is the Six of Cups, water energy. So you could be dealing with air or water sign here. Somebody's definitely nostalgic about the journey that they had with you. I think a past person's coming back for you, air or water sign, okay? Or thinking about that. Because cups were thinking about it. All right, that was Linda's. You're welcome, SUD. DIV, who is coming next in my love life? Water sign and an air sign here. So you got Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is definitely somebody who is romantic, very sensitive, poetic. They could be vain and moody, very idealistic, motivated, okay? They're coming in with some sort of a commitment. This is definitely divinely protected. So you've got air and water energy as well. All right, DIV. Sky High, thank you for liking. What does this guy HS think about me? You're welcome, Starry. Uh-oh, grief, loss, self-pity, and despair. Possibly disappointed with the no contact if you guys are not talking. He feels like you're disappointed because there's no, like, conversation here. You have Gemini and Scorpio energy. All right, Sky High. Pisces and Gal. Is my ex going to easily get over me? Yes. He's already in the process of dropping dropping the whole entire situation. You got Aquarius, Capricorn, and fire energy. Somebody's definitely being selfish and letting go of what no longer serves them. So yes, your answer is definitely yes, Pisces and Gal. Devin, thank you for liking. Do you see me affording to provide for my child? Yes, you have the Strength card, the Justice card, and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about long-term, legacy, security, prosperity, okay, financial success, yes. But you need to be strong here with the Strength energy. Justice will be coming, though. Yes. Devin, King of Wands, yes. Monroe, do you see me attracting in any women on my trip this week? I see you being hopeful, but no, I don't see it happening because this Eight of Cups talks about dissatisfaction, so no. You may be dissatisfied. Sissy, how are you and welcome. Will Noel take it better if I tell him I'm going to circus with Sean, or should I keep it quiet? We haven't been dating officially yet, but don't want him to find out later and think I'm sneaky. All right, let's see. I think he'll be all right with it. He's just gonna be. I feel like he's gonna be conflicted because the Two of Wands is here. You would be all right telling him. Yeah, you'd be okay. All right, Sissy. So, yeah, if you tell him, I think he would like that better. Instead of you waiting, it's better to tell now and face the piper than wait anyways. Because some people don't like it when you hide things to begin with. And now that I've done that, I just want him to feel I'm the honest person. Yeah, he's been cheated on a lot. Yeah, I would do that then, just out of, respect for him. As I was gonna say, I did a reading like yesterday about how my father would feel if I went into the Air Force Reserves, and he's pretty stoked about it, but he told me to be prepared because when I go, a lot of things could fall apart at home. Sometimes those things need to happen though, so I have to embrace the unknown, like the Fool card pretty much. And he told me that, you know, if I put my attention into it, he could see it, he'd be happy with that. So I think he's on my side. I just told my grandmother and my uncle about it today. My grandma seems like she's pretty happy and stoked about it. I'm like, yeah, but you know my first choice is Hawaii. I'm going to be really far away from you. If I end up getting stationed in Hawaii rather than the other places I've chosen, like my backups. You're welcome, sissy. I'm not, like I told everybody here though, I'm not going to give up my gift or reading for you guys because this is still my calling. I just feel like I want to do something else for our country as well. Hey Patrick, I'm excited. I signed up for the information for the U.S. Air Force Reserve. That's what I was just talking about. In the next few months or so, as long as I do well with the ASVAB and the physical fitness test, I will be going. I'm hoping by the end of this year, I'll be gone for like 7 weeks. And then my specialty that I'm choosing, because I already have a college degree and I did really well, I'm going for, you know, criminal investigations, but I'll be doing that within, you know, the military base and stuff for a while. I need the actual hands-on too. I mean, I did well with college, the college part of it, the knowledge and all of that. But I want to go, you know, hands-on with it too, because I want to finish something that I started. Seeing that I'm already an honor student. Thank you. Hopefully everybody else is happy and blessed and doing okay. Me and my uncle also talked today. I have to do paperwork. I'm inheriting some stuff from my dad, and I'm not going to get it until, of course, they sell his estate. No, my luck, I'll already be in the military by the time all that clears. Well, I'm hoping. If I can't get in by the end of this year, I'll just do what I got to do. Go when I can go. Hello, Z. How are you? Can I ask a question when available? I'm actually available now, sweetheart. Felicity, how are you and welcome? What are M&S current feelings for me? No contact. Queen of Wands. They're passionate. There's a lot of fire energy here, so they're definitely very passionate about you. He feels like you're determined, enthusiastic. You have a lot of independence because that's what the Queen Wand is. She's very independent and fiery. And then, of course, with the Eight of Wands, if this person sees you as someone who has a lot of like movement in their life, okay, you're quick at making decisions, or this could be them wanting to tell you this. They want to tell you this themselves, or they want to offer you some sort of a love offer here, but they're definitely seeing you as someone who's very warm, very passionate, enthusiastic, determined. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Felicity. You're welcome. Z, what is the energy surrounding my manifestation spiritually along my path if I have some potential towards it? You have the Three of Cups and the Hierophant, Taurus energy alongside Cancer energy. Definitely support sharing, celebration, problem resolution, okay? You might learn something from somebody. This could also be a higher commitment or marriage, whatever the case may be here for you. You do have potential. I do see that. That Three of Cups is like celebrating your commitment, your achievement towards this. All right, Z. Raymond Torres, thank you for liking. What's coming in for me in love the rest of August? Strength card. The Tower card. Uh-oh. Let me see what this Tower is. All right. You are going to see some sort of manifestation coming through. I feel like that you've been waiting for it, and you're not going to expect it because that Tower is right before the Magician card. You're going to have to learn to adapt to something that falls apart here, okay? Something's coming in one of your manifestations. All right, Patrick. Or not Patrick, but Raymond Torres. Patrick Ollinger is next. Will I become friends with Margaret Robbie, Rachel Bronson? Let me see. There's a possible chance, yes. It's possible. All right, Patrick Ollinger, it's possible. Rena, what are Muhammad's current feelings and intentions towards me in separation? You're welcome. We have Page of Wands and Four of Wands here. So they're feeling excited here with this Page of Wands because they want to celebrate something here with you. They want to offer you a love offer here with the Ace of Cups. All right, Rena? I feel like this person's excited. They're getting ready to offer you love or some kind of happy, emotional beginning. All right, Rena? Yes, I do, Patrick. Yes, I do. I'm a big 80s bluff. Let's see. Lita Ford, Ozzy Osbourne. What else did I know of 80s? Madonna. Oh, thank you, Rena. Bless you. God bless you, too. Guys, don't forget, if you want to skip the line, it's $8 or more today. Or you can do my special 2 questions for $30. A lot cheaper than a personal, for sure. I'm not putting down like 90s or thousands music, but I did like a lot of 80s music. Still actually do. Hello, P. How are you? All right. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing well and that you're healthy. do you want to ask a question or do you want to do a donation read or something? Alright, it took me a minute. I was kissing my dad's photo because of what I found out. He left me a trust fund. I always wanted to go to Universal Halloween Horror Nights. Really? Really? That sounds like fun. The Gemini, how are you? Thank you for liking. Was Sag awake last night when I had the urge to reach out to him? Let's see. Honestly, yeah, the person was just being sneaky about it. But yes, this person was definitely awake. All right, the Gemini, yes. P, why Mark hasn't replied to my messages yet? Looks like this person's going through challenges with regards to something from the past. Yeah, there's a lot of arguments or challenges going on in this person, but maybe that's why they're not reaching out. All right, P. I'm well. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing so, Gemini. Thank you for asking. The best I can do, I guess. You're welcome, P. Yeah, I'm like, wow. My uncle's like, I don't know how much it is, but you got to sign and notarize a few papers. So I'm waiting for those to come in the mail. I got so much paperwork stuff I'm doing in the background. Of course I have to because they got to sell my father's estate. Hello, Phantom. How are you? What's coming your way soon? I don't know if you're married or in some sort of a situation, but I definitely see something coming to an end here. Like you're either going to feel defeated about it or feel like something failed. Okay, not talking or speaking to this person, or it doesn't have to necessarily be a lover because we have the 3 of Pentacles before that 10 of Swords here. This could just be ending of like contracts. It could be a work contract, if not some sort of a relationship that came to an end here. Yeah, something that was like a burden on your shoulders, a lot of responsibility, something that's stressing you out is about to come to an end. We just got out of the actual retrograde too, so be prepared now. Things are about to change again. Bits and pieces of it. I turned it off at certain parts. I don't like watching creepy movies by myself. But I've seen parts of it. I'm like, yeah, we're going to wait till I have somebody who can actually be strong enough to stand by me with this if I decide to jump out of the seat or something. Hello, Sierra. I'm doing well. How about yourself? All right, I have no incense going. No wonder why it smells so stale right now. Hang on a minute. No incense. I need energy flow. Wow, that too went fast. All right, well, okay. I mean, if I had a friend or somebody with me at that point, I wouldn't have turned it off. Because I can make it through. I just don't like to watch those things all alone. Oh, there's another one I did too. Though I know what you did last summer. Actually, no, not that one. When a Stranger Calls. That movie I shut off too. I'm like, oh heck no, we're not doing this by myself. My husband gets scared of certain movies too, so he won't watch them, but he'll sit there and watch Jeepers Creepers. I'm like, no wonder why I can't get past certain movies, because you don't want to sit with me. I'm going to have to find friends to watch movies with. Oh, hey, Sierra. So you sent me a donation, I see. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I put a little thing on it, but it's not letting me do it for you. So Sierra, you can ask another question if you'd like, or we can continue off one you've asked. It's your choice. You donated, so I'm going to read. All right. I will be back with. Wait, are you Hannah? All right, hang on a minute. We did get a donation off Sierra, so I'm just waiting for Sierra to ask a question. Sierra, honey, thank you. What was your question, sweetie? While I'm waiting, I'll do 2 free cards for Hannah me. All right, Hannah, you have the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So with regards to love, I feel like you're blocking it from coming in. You might be wounded too much from past lovers, or there's a need to have courage and strength here. In order for your success to come through, you might have to become a little selfish with what you expect from partners here. But just make sure you're not self-sabotaging yourself by blocking potentials from coming in. You can still put boundaries like, this is what I want. But I definitely feel like there's some healing that needs to be done and boundaries to be set so you get the right type of person, especially if you've been wounded in relationships before. Okay, well, keep that up. You know, the more that you do that, heal enough and then let your guard down a little bit and try to get back out there. If you know, if you want to get back out there, it's time to let those guards down too. 8 years single. I give you a lot of credit for that. I do. Some people can't wait that long. But I give you a lot of, yeah, you're definitely being strong. I see that. Like I tell everybody else, try something that you've never tried before, okay? Put it out into the universe. Keep telling the universe what you want. The universe will do the work. Even if you don't see it like right away, it happens. The person will come at the right time. Try going different places that you've gone. Go on different sites. If you use dating apps, go on different dating apps. You're so exhausted. I know. I'm sorry about that. I'm just waiting on Sierra. Sierra did donate. I'm just waiting on Sierra to post a question. If not, if that was a random donation, just because, you need to let me know either way, okay? Sierra, I think it's Sierra Metzger. Well, if you're exhausted from traveling, try some internet searching. We have a lot of dating apps out there, and you don't have to choose anybody until you're comfortable. Jasmine V, yes. Well, I'm waiting for Sierra. All right, you have the Two of Pentacles here. This talks about balance, being adaptable, changes, making a decision. With the Eight of Wands here, so you might be making a decision what way to go, because the Eight of Wands is about movement, sending messages, making quick decisions, a change, bold move here, a bold changed move, okay? With regards to changes here, something's going to happen. You got to make a decision here, but you've got to make sure that it makes sense to you and that it balances something out here. And it's with regards to Pentacles. So Pentacles talks about your stability, your money, your career, okay? Even bills, how much you're spending. So something here needs to be balanced. All right, Jasmine? You're welcome. You're welcome. Martinez, how are you? Me, I'm only coughing because of the incense. You can see the stuff's blowing my way. But I'm doing all right. I was telling everybody earlier that I signed up. I might be MIA for 7 weeks because I am joining the military soon. I get those ASVAB scores up. I'm going into the Air Force Reserves. Since I'm at the peak, I can do the reserves. You're tired. I know we all are. I'm so sorry. A lot of times, too, I feel like we're all feeling the old retrograde energy, and now it's like trying to purge out of our bodies. So I think that retrograde was ridiculous. You're welcome, Martinez. I'm not in there yet, but yes, you're welcome. My dad was a veteran of the Air Force. He was active duty, though. So, with me, the difference with me and him is that I'm only spending maybe, 3 or 4 days in there per week. And then I'll go out into the civilian world and work my regular job. So I'll technically be working 2 jobs plus the tarot. And I just found out something else. I don't know how much it is, but I'm not going to say because I feel like that part's nobody's business because my dad did this for me in his will. I have to sign paperwork for the trust fund that he left me. I'm privileged. Look at that. I just pulled it out. Wow. 10 of Pence. So he probably left me a good amount. Like my uncle's like, oh, you get a check from it every month. And I'm like, wow. So I have military money, my 2 jobs. It is. And I didn't want it to happen this way. I'm thankful for it because it's at a time when I need it the most. But I really didn't want it off my father's own blood. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be from my own hard-earned, my own blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I mean? I didn't want him to die this young either. He was only 64. He should have lived longer. He's got grandkids, little ones that probably, you know, they're not going to get to know them as well as my older children do. Like, not as well. They only had a short amount of time with my father. Thank you, Martinez. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me this stuff gets easier. Not really. I haven't fully let him go. I'm still learning how to, and I want to make sure that I can cleanse out some of the grief before I go in the military so it doesn't affect my ability to finish training. From time to time, not like in the first 2 to 3 weeks where I was crying a lot. I still cry here and there, especially over the good memories. Oh my goodness, women, I have a lot of those. 8 years, I know. I'm sorry. I hope you had a really good father. I know I did. Everybody said so much about him, but like I'm like, you know, he worked. Look at the work he did and all the things that he did in his life. He was a racer. He was a supervisor at both of his long-term jobs that he had. You know, that's boss material, man. He worked his whole entire life for everything he had. Him and my aunt, it was the same way too. As she died young too. She had something wrong with her heart. We didn't know until her son found her asleep in the bed. But that's besides the point. They were both hard workers. I look up to them. I think my dad would be proud of me going into the military. Even though I'm doing it a little later in life. I was supposed to do it in my early 20s, but a lot of things happened. All right, Jennifer Morals. What are Carlos' current feelings for me? Yeah, seeing I'll have the same background as my father, right? As far as the military. Hey, Ari, I'm going into the military. I was just telling everybody else I signed up for the unit U.S. Air Force Reserves. I am going to be a reserve. Yep, so in a few months or so, 7 weeks, I will be MIA. Thank you. It's not going to happen right away because I got to practice and do everything. But all right, what are Carlos' current feelings for Jennifer? Oh, we do have the 2 of Cups here and the 7 of Cups. Oh my goodness, so they are definitely in their feels. So the 2 of Cups is about, they feel balanced around you. They feel attracted towards you here with this 2 of Cups. It's very emotionally connected to you. A lot of harmony here. But also, they daydream a lot about you here with the 7 of Cups. Okay, this person is a daydreamer about the connection. They might also have choices or live in like a fantasy world with regards to this situation. I feel like they also feel like there's a lot of promises that are unfulfilled with regards to the situation with you, Jennifer. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. So I hope that helped you, Jennifer. This person like daydreaming about you. Ooh la la. Oh, Ari, after the 7 weeks, you'll see me back on here. I'll be part-time working on the base, and then the other half of the time out in the civilian world doing my job. And when I do have those times, you'll know because I'll set the times. I'll have a more structured channel by then. So you guys will know when to anticipate me coming on. Because when I'm in the military, come on, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to have a schedule, right? You guys, I know you're going to miss me. 7 weeks will go quick. A month and what, a week? You're still in contact with the person. Okay, yeah, they're still daydreaming though. Maybe I feel like when this person looks at you, that's all they do is daydream about the possibilities. I might sound a little different because I'll have the military, probably either the military voice or just the military demeanor. So readings might adapt and change a little bit. I think I'll still be my perky self when I'm off base and all. But when I'm training, I can't be a smart ass. I get my butt in trouble for that. Let's see, Ari, can you tell me if I should go to a different college the next time I go to college instead of going back to the same one? Let's see. Honey, I wouldn't do that, only because I thought it was going to say yes, but no, because 9 of Wands is here, and this talks about you need to stay disciplined with where you are. Because if you go somewhere else, you're really going to have to start from scratch all over again if you don't have enough credits to match what the other college is going to need, especially if you're planning to transfer those. I definitely would... I mean, if you want to, you can. I just feel like it's going to cause delays in graduation or something. Trust me, I know I've been through this ringer many, many times. I'm about to give up my master's degree for the military. I just want to do something different. You know, what you need to do is follow your heart on this one. I would definitely follow your heart and listen to your intuition with regards to what you want to do, you know? If it's too hard, I don't blame you for wanting to change it either. I just feel like you're going to have to work harder with the new college, that's all, in order to get yourself up to graduation standards. All right, Ashley, how are you, and welcome. A general love for Ashley. We have King of Swords. So this is air energy, Gemini energy to be exact. I think you're going to need to make a decision from a different perspective here. Very, very cautious with regards to love. Yeah, there's going to be, because there's a change coming through. Like fate is starting to, the Wheel of Fortune is about like your faith, your destiny, cycles ending and stuff. So just be cautious with what you choose to do with regards to love. We do have fire energy and air energy, okay? Hang on a minute, you guys. It just started raining. I want to make sure that it's not getting into the house because I do have animals and stuff. All right, I'm back. The doors are shut. I just get a little iffy on that with the animals. All this stuff here. All right, so you're welcome, Ashley, and you're welcome, Ari. Pastel dreams. What are the guy I was seeing's intentions? Three of Pentacles. Ooh, this person is hoping that you two can go into some sort of teamwork, cooperation together. There could be like a contract or just have common goals together. They want something to go the distance here with you, Pastel dreams. All right, Capricorn and Pisces energy. SVET. What to expect in love? Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and water energy, all water signs. So what to expect in love is serenity, tranquility, realizing something. You might be coming to realize you love somebody, or someone here is going to realize that they love you, because that's what the temperance energy is. A balance of thoughts and emotions. All right, and also a lot of love, nurturing, considerate person who's very balanced and generous. So this could be somebody who's actually realizing that they're in love with you, or vice versa. All right, so Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. All right, S. Martinez, will I get my housing voucher? Oh, and there is the storm. Hopefully I don't scream, guys. I don't like storms that well. All right, with the Death card, Scorpio energy. And the 6 of Pence for you. Yes. Yes. You will be receiving, because that 6 of Pentacles is about receiving. An ending of a cycle is about to happen where you're going to start receiving your voucher. Alrighty, Martinez. You're welcome, SB and Martinez. Tia Bia, what are the feelings, actions of the Pisces towards me? You're welcome. You're welcome, Martinez. What are the feelings, actions of the Pisces? Uh-oh. I can't show fully because of the nudity part, but the star card, Aquarius energy. Okay. Somebody's hoping, having faith here. King of Cups energy. They're hoping to bring you some sort of a love offer here. Okay. Or balance something out here with you, because the King of Cups is a very balanced and generous person. So they could be coming forward to offer you love here. They're hoping and having faith to heal this with you. All right, Tia. Yeah, that's why I'm saying they're still hoping and wishing for that. You're welcome. All right, Chelsea Daly. Well, I'm getting work from home job soon. Strength, Leo energy. Oh, you will if you be strong, honey. The strength card is about being strong. And you have to understand that this is going to be a commitment to holding out and holding on to this. The World card is talking about accomplishment and success, and you will, with the Ace of Wands, have the will to create this passionate brand new beginning. I feel like your answer is completely yes. Yes, Chelsea. But be strong. You might have to wait a little bit. Be patient with it. Be strong. I know how hard that is because I tried for those online positions, and there's a lot of scammy artists out there, so be careful with that. Yes, I did Pastel Dreams. You're probably going to have to go back and watch the replay and find your name. All right, so I did yours Pastel. I think I told you yes. You're welcome, Chelsea. I feel like he does, though, Pastel Dreams. If you want me to dive deeper, we can do an $8 donation read, and I can give you entire details of the whole thing. And I would be able to better explain everything. Okay. It's really hard to dive into, especially the more complex questions with 2 cards. That's why I'm saying for some of you, you might want to consider getting a full read in order to fully understand and have full attention on that. Here we go, thunder rolls. Believe. I don't like thunderstorms, guys. My husband's not here, so I can't just be like, and curl up to him. I have to, like, literally make myself breathe through these situations when I'm alone during this. Thank you, Chelsea, for liking. I appreciate it. I'm almost thinking about switching the deck. I don't know what I want to use. I don't want the thick deck because of my wrist right now. You know, I'm gonna go get my tattoo tarot. I'm drawn to it. I see. I didn't even know like my father had a will until like the funeral and everything. But I didn't even know he left me a trust fund. Of course, how can you tell somebody when we're all, standing there crying and grieving and stuff? I was so hysterical to even to begin with to talk about that. I think that's why they were waiting until after the funeral and burial and all that stuff was done. But I'm like, wow. So once it clears, once they sell my dad's house and everything, and that everything will start being dispersed to me. All right, Maya, how are you and welcome. Don't forget to put a like on this live if you haven't done so yet. That's a great way to exchange, especially if you don't want to donate for a read right now. All right, Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. You did. Well, hopefully I can clear something here for you. And Nine of Pentacles. So what these two cards are saying to me, this person definitely wants to offer you something long-term. And Nine of Pentacles is about this being their long-term fulfillment, or they wish for this to go the distance with you. Pentacles is slow-moving energy, so things might seem like they're moving slowly, but it's for the best because slow and steady wins the race. All right, and we do have the World card, so again, this could be successful. And it's what Spirit is just confirming to me what I said to you. The World card is about success. You may have to also travel, because that World card could talk about being at a distance from somebody. I don't know if you guys have that going on currently, but this could go the distance between the two of you. This is what this person's wishing for. Let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, Six of Pentacles is like, giving and receiving equal give and take. So this person wants to be fair with you. All right. Hopefully that helped you, though. If you want something more in depth, I do $8 donation reads, or I have a special going on. It's only for August, 2 questions for $30, which honestly is a heck of a lot cheaper than paying for a full reading, which you only get 1 question with, and it's $50. So 2 questions for $30 is quite a steal here, if you ever feel like doing it. It's only through August because my specials change each month. Shannon, is Dallas Behavioral going to keep Z until September? What is he in the the psychiatric hospital? I feel like the answer is yes. Yeah, this person's going to be 5 of Swords here, 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and 6 of Cups is pointing towards yes. All right, only ask 1 time, please, and thank you, XYZ. I did see your question up above. It's only so that I can get to everybody that is here, okay? I will get to you, I promise. Thank you for liking, by the way. I like someone. I want to know about his feelings and actions. Okay. You have the Star card. I got to hide it because I can't have nudity. But this is about hope and faith and renewal. With the Fool card, they're hoping for a brand new start here with the Fool card, taking that leap into the unknown with you. King of Cups, there's very much love here. They're emotionally stable type of person, and they want to approach you as this emotionally stable person. With the 3 of Pentacles here, I definitely feel like they want to make things long term with you here. This is like making a commitment or just doing some sort of teamwork collaboration on something if it's not about them wanting a relationship. I just feel like they want to be balanced and fair here with you and very emotionally stable. 6 of Wands, they are going to take action towards you. Okay. 6 of Wands is action and also being publicly recognized. All right, so that's what I got for you, XYZ. These are bigger than the ones I was using originally. Look at that. Look how big these cards are. You're welcome, XYZ. Get this shared out. I haven't done so yet. And can they let me share it? Hang on, let me see if I can do it this way. I got moved into the wrong one. Yeah, there it goes again. Oh, storms. Barman. All right, so Debbie and Barman, how are you both doing? Sorry about that. I had to take a minute and refresh the page. Can you tell me if this weekend's gonna work out for me, please? All right, for Debbie. All right, you got the Sun and the Five of Swords. No, honey, I don't think so. Be careful this weekend, okay? Five of Swords isn't really good energy next to the Sun card. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some kind of like disagreement or like some sort of a potential betrayal with regards to something working out here. All right. Barman, I'm doing well. How are you? Do you have a question you would like to ask? Sierra, you donated and came back. Okay. So I'm ready to do your question. I did receive it. Thank you. I'm ready when you are. Just post it when you're... Hello, Christina. You're going to have to wait. I have to do Sierra. She donated. Hey, Patrick. Do I have a favorite decade? No, not really. I just... I don't know if it makes any sense. My favorite decade is when my father was still alive. When we were camping, like when I was a teenager. We're waiting on Sierra's question. Everybody else needs to wait unless you want to make a donation to skip the line and be after Sierra. But Patrick, no, not really. I never thought about my favorite decade, to be honest. Actually, Sierra hasn't typed it yet, so I'll give you a minute of my time. It's only 2 cards anyways. All right. The Tower, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Yes, but this person is holding off and waiting on that right now because I feel like they're working on their pentacles, which is, you know, their money and job and stuff. But I definitely have the Ten of Cups here. So, yeah, this person is definitely thinking about the long term here. But they're holding back because I feel it's with regards to money needed to be able to move forward. Yeah, things are like at a stalemate with the Two of Swords. Okay. Person's thinking about it, but it's not set in stone yet, Jennifer. You're welcome. I'm just still waiting on Christina's question. You're probably going to have to post it again for the simple fact that I'm not able to see it. You're going to have to repost it because I'm no longer seeing. Oh, wait. No, that was Christina's question. Okay, how does Cameron view me currently now that we have texted more? I have like 3 or 4 more cards to go, but I'm going to do what I can get in the view right now. So we have the Strength card, Leo energy. I feel like this person's trying to be strong over whatever here was said with you both, or because of something that you said. They're seeing you like, this person's seeing you as somebody who could be a little sharp at the tongue, but very intellect and smart here. Okay. Venus is about how we approach love. All right. 9 of Swords. I definitely feel like this person feels like they're giving into this unknown path or new beginning between the two of you. Like you guys may not fully know what's like next, and that's why they're just giving in and letting the divine do its work, do their work. We have the Knight of Cups, so they're wishing, or if that hasn't already happened, but they're wishing with the Ace of Cups to give some sort of love offer here to you, something that is emotionally fulfilling. They're in love with you. Okay, Knight of Wands. So this could be like a playboy type of person. I'm going to find out more about this, but this Knight of Wands is somebody who's very passionate and driven. It's Sagittarius energy. The King, or not the King, the Knight of Wands, sorry. This is a young person. Ah! Okay, so he thinks he's a king if I said it. If I said it, I said it. But he wants, so this is somebody who is very passionate. He could be younger. What about the Knight of Wands? 2 of Cups. He definitely feels very connected to you. Okay. Ace of Wands. Going to offer you a passionate brand new beginning. So you got a love and offer and a passionate beginning, whether it's like something you guys create together or just you guys are both drawn to each other in this where everything's all passionate passions. This person has a lot of love for you. But I feel like because we have this like, somewhat negative. Okay, so that explains why the Nuance came out. He's very passionate about you. When the Nine of Swords came out next to the Fool, so it's like they're ready to just let the divine guide and steer this situation, or they're listening to their own instincts. Okay, we do have the Six of Cups. Something, making something fair, okay, or just being nostalgic about the conversation or something with regards to the past, because the Six of Cups talks about being nostalgic and thinking about the past. Knave of Swords and the Hangman. So he's unsure if you two can bring this back. If you guys had like a love relationship or something before, he's unsure. He's unsure if he wants to come in quickly and just try this again with you. I wanted to text him, but he didn't answer my text back. We are still friends, and I expressed my feelings to him again. Okay, so this could be your energy, but I definitely feel like this person is still very much in love with you, whether they express it or not. I think he's about to make it clear. There's sword energy here, so there is going to be a discussion. This person's heartbroken, or both of you are. Because one of you might not be able to move just yet. Like, make the move on this situation together. All right. There's love here, but there's also, like, stuck energy. I just got seen Queen of Swords. So he definitely feels like you guys are a direct match. Empress I feel like he sees you as a very beautiful person, okay? Somebody who is very talented, could also give birth to your ideas and dreams very quickly, and you're very like dedicated to what you do. This person sees you in like a really positive light. All right, so hopefully that was able to help you. Thank you so much for the donation too, by the way. I was wondering earlier, like, why didn't you answer me? I didn't know you stepped away. I'm like, well, I hope you come back because you donated. Hey, beautiful one, Erica. How are you? Sonali, can I ask us feeling towards me, no contact? Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Or making a choice about wish fulfillment, and Knave of Pentacles. Wanting to make something long term here. This could be an offer. Look at this person's like ready to extend their pentacle. Sonali. So this person definitely is wishing to give you long term commitment here. Alrighty, Sonali, and you're welcome, Sierra. Like I said, guys, the rest of August, I have a special going on, 2 questions for $30. And it is a steal. You get 2 questions at that price rather than going for a $50 read, which you only get to ask 1 question, but it's very detailed. But two questions are detailed as well. It's just my special throughout the month. Beautiful one, Erica. Will I get approved for the Dalton apartment in McKinney? Let's see. Knight of Swords, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is about celebration, so absolutely beautiful one, Erica. Yes. You'll be celebrating soon there, my love. All right, Erica. Christina, what can I expect in my love life soon? You're welcome, beautiful one, Erica. We're on Christina Lind. 6 of Swords, a lot of nostalgia. And 5 of Swords, over some deception. I don't see anything coming in for you, or this could be the person that's coming back that like could have deceived you, or it was just like a very sneaky type of energy. I'll be careful. Someone's very nostalgic about you, Christina. And it could be an air element because these are both sword out energies, which is air. Yes, I believe I did, Debbie. Let me see what your question was. Yeah, I think I did yours. Well, time to do some clearing and probably cutting cord ceremony. Probably need to do a cutting cords so they won't come near you. Trust me, I had to do that. I did like 4 or 5 people last summer. Like, nope, get out of my energy. I'm done. Bye-bye. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Hey, Ashley, how does the Taurus feel about me? All right, we've got 9 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. This person's about to give in. 5 of Pentacles is like they want to grow something here with you. Or they feel like you want to grow something. They're about to give into the situation and make it long term with you. All right, Ashley. Oh, you donated again, Zero. Okay, let's go. You're welcome, Ashley. All right, so your next question is how does Cameron Hip feel now that I just texted him today? I can't put this in the frame, but that's a star card. Actually, yes, I can. Just give me a minute. I know what I can do. Cover the nudity. All right, the Chariot. Okay. Everybody else hold your questions that have to ask. I'm sorry, we do have another donation. Sierra's asking another question, but you guys, Debbie and Ashley, are very welcome. Don't forget, guys, my special and the $8 donation rate. If you guys want to take advantage of it, that's your choice, okay? So, Sierra, how does he feel now that you texted him? We have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. I'm definitely feeling like this person. Oh, give me a minute. I'm really trying to connect hard to these two. These are always fun ones. All right, so this person might be reflecting here. These are what these represent together. Like this person is having patience and self-reflection and planning something here. Day, you're going to have to wait. I'm sorry, I'm doing a donation read. This person might also feel like you both are going through this rough patch right now. With the Magician, though, I feel like they're either... the Magician is about manifesting things, but it's also about manipulating a situation to go in their favor with the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like they're manifesting either money or long-term with you after this, okay? Because they're definitely trying to be patient with this. We have King of Cups, so this is saying that the person is definitely emotionally being mature about the situation. They're very much in love with you still, okay? There's very much a lot of love. And the Star card energy, Aquarius energy, is about having hope, faith, or even just renewed hope about moving things forward. With the Chariot card, this is about possible travel to one another, possibly, even if you're not overseas, like just visiting each other or hanging out. We do have the 8 of Cups. So there's a choice that you both need to make with the High Priestess. Or this person could also be hiding the fact that they have choices, but it doesn't have to always be another lover. There could be like choices what to do here. See, 2 of them cups are love. The rest could be just like jobs and things that they have on their plate, okay? So I feel like you already know that, because the High Priestess is saying you already have the inner knowing, inner knowledge, or if that's not the case, this person with the High Priestess is hiding this from you. They might be making a choice about bringing this together. But it's like a challenge here. 5 of Wands is like your challenge card. And 4 of Swords, taking time, a rest. So a lot of reflecting going on after this conversation. They want to put an end to it, or they feel like an end was just put to it. Things are about to transform here. 9 of Swords and 3 of Swords. They're heartbroken. They're giving into like the healing, in other words. Because they want this with you, 10 of Cups. Okay? There's a lot of renewed hope here. Or they feel like that could lead to that. Okay, so that explains why the Chariot card came through for you. Because that talks about traveling and distance, and this is Cancer energy, by the way, too. There could also be emotional distance because of what this person is thinking, or both of you. Hopefully I was able to answer that fully for you. Everybody else, please be patient. Sierra deserves my time. She did donate, and this is her second one. I just want to make sure that I have answered her question and she understands the actual reading. I think that he's just taking time to think of and reflect about what you had said. And of course, being hopeful to heal things. Well, thank you again, Sierra, for the donation. Let me know if there's anything else. I'm going to move on and get to Day's question. Thank you for liking, by the way, Day. If you're still here, let me know just so I know. What did he feel and think after talking to me today? Well, he felt very passionate about the situation. You got a lot of wand energy here, Day. I definitely feel like this person is ready to move things forward. This Four of Wands is definitely telling me that if he sees you as a rare gem, I'm drawn to this gem, this diamond. You're a rare diamond to this person. But let me give you a little more here. He definitely feels like this is a very celebratory situation. Usually in the regular deck, the Four of Wands is standing up and it looks like a structure. So they feel very stable and joyful because of the conversation today, okay? And they're very passionate towards you. All right, so that's what I have for you, Day. Hopefully that made sense. And you're welcome, Sierra. All right, let's see who was next. Lover's Lane, yes. Will I get the call center job I applied for and do good at it? No, the moon card is an indicator of no, this is lost, disappointment, so no. I don't see the calls, you getting that call center job, no. Keep searching, I'm sorry. Lover's Lane, no. So I can't pronounce it. SONS. I was wondering if I could have a question. Sure. 1 free question, 2 free cards, or $8 in depth. And my special this month is 2 questions for $30. And they are full in depth, both questions. All right, Crystal. What is a message for my love life? Woo! 10 of Swords. Knight of Swords. If you're in a position where you're not talking to somebody, I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time to take some sort of an action towards it. Swords is like action, talking, and right now there could be a block. If not, there's going to be a block with regards to communication. We do have the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, so this is definitely telling me, or not 4 of Swords, but 4 of Cups. This is like giving into your emotions with this, or there's some sort of healing that needs to be done because of the lack of communication. What can I do to... All right, so it's one free question, SONO, okay? Sunso, I think that's how you say it. There's only one free question. Guys, make sure you're reading the title, one free question. All right. Bird, what will happen between him and me tomorrow? King of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. There will be a passionate brand new beginning, a chance to start either a project or a passionate relationship here with somebody who's practical, very responsible, to make something long term. All right, I see a passionate brand new beginning happening tomorrow. All right, Bird. I did yours, Lover's Lane. Please watch the replay, guys. I did Lover's Lanes. I did so-and-so, or however you say it. I don't know. Did I miss Crystal? You guys got to pay attention. I did yours, Lover's Lane, okay? Guys, please make sure you are paying attention so you don't miss your read. I do not do them twice. Let's see. What does my future husband, who I have not met yet, want me to know? The Hierophant, Taurus energy, Four of Pentacles. Well, they want you to know that they're ready to go the distance here with you with the Hierophant. This could, giving you a commitment, in other words. All Pentacle energy is about stability, so they want things to be, really stable here. Or they're going to try to do everything to be stable in this relationship with you. Just be careful here. This person does desire security and control, or he's desiring that for this marriage. But be careful. He can be possessive or has a fear of losing what one has. But there will be material wealth and stability. Like, this person's willing to go the distance here with you. LACHIM, okay? Strawberry, how are you, and welcome. What is his true feelings for me? Queen of Cups and Knight of Cups. Oh, this person does feel like you're a very emotional person. Queen of Cups is someone who's very caring, nurturing, motherly. So they could see you as a mother possibly one day. You're very nurturing. They might see you as closed off because that lid on here, that's what's making me think closed off, Strawberry. I did yours, SONSO. I did yours. Watch the replay, please. Keep up, please. With the Knight of Cups here, I definitely feel like this person also sees you as someone who, you're very, very well thought. You think out things, before you say them. Your cup is not always open to everybody, Strawberry. So this person could definitely see you as closed off, but you're still nurturing and caring. All right. This person has love for you too. A lot of love with the emotions. All right, new life, welcome. How does Onan tell you about me, or what does? The strength, Leo energy with the Ten of Cups. I don't see anything negative, new life. This person is just saying like you're very strong. I feel like they say you're waiting for the Ten of Cups, which is like a love offer, but a very like long term. They could also tell other people that they see a family here with you, that you make this person very happy, all right, in your life. They could feel like you're waiting for a long term family life here, love. And Piku, how should I treat him? Should I show my feelings? How are you today, Piku? I was telling everybody earlier, I signed up to, I'm going in the military here in a few months, so I might be MIA for 7 weeks. I got to go to basic training, and then when I'm actually finally an active reserve, I will be like 3 or 4 days on base, and then the rest of the time I'll be doing the same job. Okay, so Piku, let's see how you should treat this person. Four of Swords, time out, please. Does anybody want a timeout here? I feel like you need to like step back from this person and focus on yourself. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I think it's time for you to focus on your stability here with the Five of Pentacles. Things might be shaky if you're having financial issues. Spirit's asking you to just accordingly step out and focus on yourself right now, okay? Don't show them your feelings yet, okay? Give this a timeout. All right, Pico. Earth Angel 1111, how are you? And welcome. We're using my Tattoo Tarot today. How does Alex love me? Flying cards. Knave of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Yes. Nine of Cups. You're this person's like, oh my goodness, wish fulfillment. They want long-term here with you. They might move at a turtle's pace to tell you this, though, because Pentacles is slow-ass moving energy. So, yeah, this person's going to move at a snail's pace because your wish fulfillment. Hey, better to go slow than quick and ruin it all quickly. You know what I mean? Oh, you get it, girl. He's coming, but slow, like a turtle. You're welcome, Earth Angel. I don't know exactly. As I get closer to like all my tests being passed and everything, I'll let you know what me and the recruiter are aiming for with regards to my enlistment. When I'm going to be going to my base. I don't know if it'll be the end of this year. That's my goal. That's what I want. But if I don't get that, then I want to go to the beginning of next year. I just want to do it all before I'm too old to do it. U.S. Air Force Reserve. And I'm going to specialize in criminal justice investigations. That's what I'm planning, as long as I get the right score on the exam. If not, that's fine. At least I'll still have the experience and I'll be in the military one way or another. It's just something I wanted to do. I was supposed to do it many years ago when it got all screwed up because I was young, dumb, stupid. And of course, people listen to other people like family members. I won't bring names into it because they might want to put a little bit of something on me. All right, so let's see. Woo! Don't lose these cards. Man, don't do that. I know you want to play, but come on. Pizza, how are you? Thank you for liking, and I appreciate it. Will I have a boyfriend this year? New or past? Okay, let's see. We'll see. We'll get one for new and one for past. And if I need clarities, of course. All right, one for the new person first. Why do I feel like that's past? Okay, that's past. What about the new person? A new person, please. What do we need to know? It's going to be a past person, my love. The newer person is more focused, or would have been new person, is more focused on their stability right now. But I do see a tower moment happening with a past person coming back. Knave of Wands could be a fire sign. If not a fire sign, they're just coming in very passionately and confidently to give you some sort of an offer. It's a past person. All right, pizza. You're welcome. I was hoping you were like yelling at me. Past, but I'm sick of past. A lot of people want new, but I'm not gonna lie if I don't see it. Be right back. I gotta get me more of my drink. I just drank up everything that I had up here. I'm going to do something I haven't done for you guys in a while, and that's pull a Cherry Blossom Oracle card. It's going to be one, so if you resonate with the message, please feel free to follow whatever it says to do. And whoever it resonates, it's for your highest good, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirits, guides, ancestors, beings of the highest white light only, please protect this reading and us with the divine white light. Let our ancestors, anybody come through who wants to give this message out to the collective and or cross-watcher, actually. Oh, listen to your inner voice, like what I tell you guys, like your intuition. Your intuition will always guide you. We have your inner voice, often referred to as intuition. Hint, I just said that. or inner wisdom is a guiding force that speaks from the depths of your being. So whatever you're doing, follow your inner voice. I feel drawn to one more, even though I said one. Sometimes the divine guides me into one more than one. So something about listening to your intuition and your inner voice. It is your inner voice, okay? We have nurture yourself. Four of Swords, pretty much energy. Nurture yourself. Four of Swords. This is like, getting the proper rest, taking care of your physical vessel, your body. Nurture yourself involves listening to your needs and tending to your physical and emotional well-being. So make sure if you guys are having issues, you can go to mental health. Make sure you're just taking care of yourself. Listen to your inner voice. Your inner voice is telling you something about yourself, okay? Listen to that. It'll guide you, especially if you're having a lot of like medical issues and things, you guys. So this is for collective and or cross watcher. Anybody who resonates with that. All right, Venus, will he make a move for me? All right, for Venus. Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups. No, he's blocked right now. No. Venus, no. Lil Newt, how are you? Can I trust T? He's a male. Yes. Lil Newt, yes. Irene, why do they want to talk to me? Three of Wands. Six of Wands is here too. Who is they? Is this a lover? Because it looks like a lover. Knave of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and Six of Wands. This is like somebody who's very passionate about you. Or you could be offered to do something that could put you in the spotlight with the Six of Wands. I think you're getting an offer, something that has wrapped around like your finances or stability here. With the World card, trust that it will be successful, okay? Don't be afraid of this conversation either. It looks like it's positive. Yeah, you're going to be offered some sort of a contract. Something that goes a distance. All right. Yeah, don't be afraid. I know you probably will be up in your head about it or whatever, but I think it'll be all right, though. Just stay positive. The minute you start thinking like negative things, of course, you're projecting that into your physical reality. So you don't want to do that. You want to project positive. So keep that mindset positive. Even if it's, an unknown message right now. Just trust that it will be positive. Yeah, right, mother. As is. You know, I honestly feel like, I'm sorry, I gotta get this off my chest. They would ban child support and just let me give my kids their money that way. You know what I mean? Like, I wish it didn't have to go through like a collections agency. I wish I could just give my kids their money so that they can go spend it on like school supplies and stuff. Like, physically give it to them. It just came across my mind. Like, why can't I just give it to them by hand? But I guess that's not how it works. I'm setting a goal before I actually am fully enlisted. I want to try to get some of my back support paid off, and then that way that's one less worry when I'm in the service. So that's what I'm going to work on while I'm in the process of studying and trying to move forward with my career and things. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep saving, and I'm gonna keep paying off that bag balance. So by the time I am fully enlisted in the Air Force, it's done. Hello, Mbali. How are you? And welcome, 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 welcome. Any good things common in love with Lucky? Yes, 4 wands indicates a celebration, a gathering of some sort. It could be like, even if it's not a wedding or anything. Also, this could talk about structure, so living together possibly. It could even be like a passionate project or something here, but a lot of happiness and passionate energy to love with Lucky. Okay, Mbali? I need to step away for a minute. I'll be right back, Mary Hopkins. I need to step away for a minute. I gotta go do something real quick. Alrighty. I have returned. All right, so yes, happy Wednesday, Mary. How are you? And welcome. Did the comet asteroid I saw Monday have any special meaning for me? The comment could be telling you like you have a lot of like burdens on your shoulders, okay, that you need to drop those burdens. You could be overwhelmed, then it may be time to, hold on, I just lost something. It's time to drop burdens and move forward here, okay? I think it's also telling you not to be foolish because that's like the warning with the Fool card about something that's currently going on for you, okay? Like if you watch the way that it falls too, sometimes those will tell you everything you need to know, even like the way that it falls, the way that it looks. All right, Mary. So yes, it did. It's telling you to clear your burdens and to move confidently forward, even if you don't see what's coming next. You must take that first step. All right, A, is Jesse Torres back with his ex? It's a past person, okay. No. A, no. Jesse is not back with his ex. Dylan, well, I see my boyfriend this year. Possibly, yes. As long as things balance out with that temperance card, yes. All right, Dilek, yes. As long as you guys can balance things out. Or something in this person or your life balances. All right, Dilek. And Mary, you're welcome. I shall return just one more second. I gotta get something. There's a big mess right here. Clean this mess up a little bit. Because it's driving me bananas. Oh, one thing I can't stand is a cluttered mess. Well, at least I'm already prepared for the military. Keeping things clean. Why does it never feel like it's enough? Or is this what's kind of inset it is? It's going to look like this. What in the world are you doing? I'm drinking. Come on. Yeah, 1 free question with 2 free cards. If you want to do an $8 donation, I can go into more depth and details and possible spirit guidance messages. And I'm also got a special for the rest of August, only 2 questions for $30. I think that's a pretty cool price concerning my 1 free question full. Card reading is actually $50 or more. But through August only, it is $30 for 2 questions, and you get both questions in depth. All right. Ramesh, me, my wife. I want to know third person. I'm not quite following that question. You want to know if there is a third person in your marriage? Is that what you're saying? Well, we have 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. This person could be an earth or a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Hold on 1 second. Wow, why am I having issues? This third person is a person who is very powerful, okay? Someone who is hard work, who has patience for things. I'll be careful with that third party. They're being patient, hoping that the dynamic will end, okay? This is somebody who, 3 of Wands is like they're waiting. Earth and fire energy. All right, so that's what I got for you. I just did. That was your read. Yeah, that was your read. It's somebody who's very clever, very patient. Could be, like I said, earth or fire energy. That's all I can give you with 2 free cards. So if you want something in depth, we'd have to do a full in-depth read for $8 or more. Marita, how are you? Thank you for liking. Yeah, you can, Marita. Casey MR, how are you? Can you tell me if my ex and new relationship will last a long time? No, I don't think it's gonna. Eventually, somebody here is gonna do something very sneaky. I'm feeling like a few months, that's it. Not a long time, but like maybe a few months or so. Even if it's a couple years, but I don't think it's going to be like till the end of time. All right, KCMR. Marita, will I be able to take part in a wedding at end of September? You're welcome, KCMR. Probably not. I'm seeing the 10 of Wands here, Marita. No, I'm sorry. This might be a big burden on your shoulders. I don't think so, no. Or whoever is getting married has got a burden on their shoulders. I don't see it happening. They might have a lot of choices from what I see. Hey, Ethereal, how are you? Well, change your thought pattern with regards to it, because I think a lot of it has to do with whatever mindset you're in right now as well, okay? Let's be positive and change that situation so that you can prove my reading wrong. Sometimes I like that when people challenge my reading, like a little bit, like, because free will is at play here. All right. Thank you for liking, Ethereal. I appreciate it. Did I run into a heavy spell cast on me today? Eight of Swords, yes. Yes. Ethereal, yes. You need to protect your energy. By a Queen of Swords at that. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Be careful. Protect your energy, because I do feel it, yes. Thank goodness I'm protected, because I can feel it. Hey, Archer girl, how are you? Is G planning a surprise visit to see me? Yes. Divine timing, though, but yes. Archer girl, yes. Ethereal Moonlight, I'm okay. I'm so. I don't know if you were here earlier or not, but I am going to be enlisting in the U.S. Air Force Reserves. I've already sent out the information for a recruiter. So I might go MIA for like 7 weeks. But it's not to say I'm done reading tarot. It's just because, basic, I'm probably not going to have access to my YouTube channel for like 7 weeks. But like once I graduate and everything, I'll be there for like a few days doing the job there, and then I'll be out in the civilian world doing my other job, and probably end up reading for you guys as well. I will definitely do the best that I can. They're going to teach me all of that, I'll probably end up seeing if they can CPR certify me again too, because that'll be up come next year. I'm currently CPR certified, but I want to make sure that Well, I'm sure either way, if they don't teach me, I could still go do it on my off-duty days. You know what I mean? I probably could go and still do it anyways. But thank you. What's coming to me in love for Joanna? And I'm still sticking to helping you guys one way or another, even if the time is different and I can set times. All right, you got 2 of Cups, Joanna, and the 2 of Wands. You got 2 twice. You might want to check that if you've been seeing 2 a lot, like anywhere. It could be anywhere. This is a sign from the angels for you. I'm definitely feeling a love connection and a choice needing to be made here with regards. So I'm feeling you could have a choice between 2 people, or if not people, a choice whether you want to take the path of love or a different direction towards something else. All right, so you're going to have choices, but there is a connection here with somebody that's coming up from Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, and Aries energy. But you got the angel number 2 too, so I would definitely check that to see if there's any meaning for you with regards to that, with regards to love. When you type it in, make sure you want it towards love, because you asked a love question. That's what it came out for. So it has something to do with your love life. Oh. Yeah, I did start making choices of where I want to go. I'll show you my little list from top to bottom of where I'd like to be. Of course, Hawaii would be my number 1 decision, right? It's paradise, but if that doesn't work out, I'm hoping that either South Carolina or Carolina be a place that I get to go. But if none of these are open bases where I can go, then I don't really care where they send me, as long as I can get the training out of my way. Sure, if I want to live in any of them places, I can always just move once I'm done and I've graduated to a base that I want to work at. Where I'll be stationed once I'm done with basic military training, BMT for short. I know my dad's going to be proud of me because he was in the military. Of course, he was active duty. I'm only doing like part-time service. Of course, with my age, I can't really do active duty now. I have other responsibilities in the civilian world. It's not like when I was in my 20s, when I didn't have kids, when I could have just dedicated myself fully. Not anymore. Yeah, I got a husband. I have responsibilities. Once I'm done, I need to be able to, and that's why I chose reserve. Yeah, when it comes to 2 cards, Ethereal, I definitely do. I have got many years under my belt with tarot. You send it back to them. Well, that's good. Keep doing that just to make sure that it works, because you can't just do it once and expect it to be like it worked. You want to keep doing it. I just hope when I'm like the military, I do well. Like that. Okay, only want their love and that's always a plus. Barman. I think I answered for you much earlier. But they were judging already. Let me click up and see. I thought I saw your name up there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you just said hi to me. Okay, I was just wondering to see. I left that time. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You know, I get so many people, sometimes I forget whether I've answered you or not, so I had to click up a little bit. Normally, I don't want to do that or need to do that, but I did for the sake of this. All right. What's coming towards you? Ace of Swords, clear, concise, successful communication. Something's going to be victorious with regards to communicating something, whether it's you or someone towards you communicating. We do have the Chariot, so possible travel. If you're at a distance from somebody, this doesn't necessarily have to be something regarding to love, but there's something at a distance here that's going to be something or someone at a distance here that's going to have a successful conversation here with you, or you're possibly even just be traveling. You could even get news about travel. We got Cancer and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Less contact. Yeah, okay, that represents the Chariot then. There's like emotional distance here with regards to communicating. Yeah, 5 of Wands, like this is challenging. Knave of Cups and someone wanting to put an end to this though. All right, someone here wants to put an end to the like lack of contact. Why are people keep calling my phone? I know I'm live. Right, yeah, I probably should call them real quick. I'm going to put you guys on pause for a minute. I'm not ending the live or anything, but I do need to make that phone call real quick. I need to know what she needed. All right, I'm back, you guys. Yeah, it's positive, I think, Barman, yes. Hello, Ron C. How are you and welcome. You get one free question only, 2 free cards, or you can do an $8 in-depth if you'd like. I also have a special 2 questions for $30, and they are full in-depth readings, just to give you a heads up on what's going on. Both links to Cash App and PayPal are in the chat or even in the description box down below, but it is one free question with 2 free cards, okay? Just let me know. You can post your question if you want to ask something. 2 cards are perfect for yes and no's. There's this cougar who keeps giving me signs. She works at a hair salon below my apartment building. Today I flirted and asked her. I already answered your question, Benita. Please watch the replay. All right? I'm not going to repost and stuff when it's already been done. I mean, if you'd like to go in depth, we can do an $8 donation read if you'd like to do it that way. Then I can give you more cards since it buffered on you. That's all right. Everybody seems like they're going through the preoccupied phase. I think it's because we just came out of the retrograde. Everybody's getting back to their current situation things. Can everybody hear me now? I had to redo the page. Can everybody hear me now? Please let me know, or I'm going to have to end the live. Let me know if you can hear me now. I don't know why it's doing that. It might be for you guys, but it's not on my end. Of course, I keep moving around and stuff too, so. Can't help that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why. Hang on a minute. Let me check, like, studio settings real quick. Huh?